in the ancient lands of West Africa, where dense forests whispered secrets and the savannas stretched endlessly under the sun, was born a dark lord named Inarius. Known as the three-faced demon, Inarius was a figure of both terror and awe. His birth was marked by a celestial event, a blood moon that painted the skies red, foretelling the arrival of a being of immense power and dark portent. Inarius came into the world with a unique and fearsome trait. He possessed two additional faces, each capable of moving independently, providing him with a 360-degree view of his surroundings. This ability granted him unparalleled advantages on the battlefield, allowing him to anticipate attacks from any direction and counter them with lethal precision. Inarius was more than just a warrior, he was a master of dark arts. Among his many artifacts, he possessed a magical ring that granted him the power to resize objects at will. This ring was a gift from an ancient sorcerer whom Inarius had vanquished in a duel of magic and might. With this ring, Inarius could shrink his enemies to the size of insects, rendering them powerless, or enlarge his weapons to monstrous proportions, making them unstoppable. This artifact, combined with his three faces, made Inarius a nearly invincible force, feared by all who dared oppose him. Adorning his head was a majestic crown sculpted from serpent sculpture, a symbol of his dominion and cunning. This crown was not merely decorative, it was imbued with ancient spells that enhanced Inarius's already formidable powers. The serpents seemed to come alive, their eyes gleaming with a malevolent light, and those who gazed upon the crown were filled with an overwhelming sense of dread. The crown also allowed Inarius to commune with serpents, using them as spies and assassins to extend his reach far beyond his immediate presence. This network of serpentine informants ensured that no plot against him went unnoticed, and his enemies oft found themselves ensnared in traps long before they realized they were being hunted. Inarius's reign was marked by both terror and twisted justice. Whilst he was ruthless and unforgiving to those who challenged his authority, he also maintained a semblance of order in the lands under his control. He established strict laws and harsh punishments, ensuring that crime was kept at bay. Despite his fearsome reputation, there were those who saw him as a necessary evil, a stabilizing force in a world fraught with chaos. Yet beneath the surface, Inarius was constantly battling the darkness within himself, a struggle mirrored by the ever-watchful eyes of his three faces. His legacy was one of fear and fascination, a dark lord whose power and presence cast a long shadow over the history of West Africa.